Let us draw one oracle card for you from my pre-shuffled deck. This is a lady who waits. You could be single right now, and you could be not really in search of, but it's more of patiently waiting for the right person to come, or perhaps you are eyeing somebody around your circle of friends or circle of acquaintances, and there's somebody in that circle that you are eyeing to date or perhaps would want to get to know more. This is more of calling in your spirit guides or throwing it out to the universe that you are ready, you are open, and you are being patient about your love life or your romantic situation. Patient about the love that you feel is right for you. I would do my spiels as I shuffle this tarot deck. Okay, let us get your current situation, your present situation, and let us just put this here. Dear Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising sign, and Venus for the sign of Aquarius. Please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Perhaps next month's message or the surprise reading. Please subscribe if you would want to see that as soon as I upload it. Maybe the surprise readings message is the one for you. I apologize for the background noise, if we may call that noise. The neighbors' pets are ecstatic currently. Okay, your current situation. I will draw 3 cards per current situation, and then the past, and then the advice or the future for you. We have here, could be for the most of you who is watching this right now, who are watching this right now, most of you, or for some of you, could be single and waiting for the right love, quote unquote, to come. I said that quote unquote because just because we're single, it doesn't mean that we don't have the love in our life. And perhaps you are in that point. Some people would want to stay single forever by choice, but some people would want to be in a partnership, in a long-term partnership, or would want to be married someday. You could be from that group who would want to be married someday. And right now you are perhaps calling in your soulmate, perhaps praying or releasing, speaking with your highest self, asking the universe for some sign, or asking the universe to put in your path the right one for you. Okay, you have here 9 of Wands, 3 of Swords, which speaks of heartache or heartbreak, and the Knave or the Page of Wands. What is it? Which aspect of your life you would want to take action on? There is a lust for life here, energy of lust for life. Perhaps you have been nursing a heartache, or perhaps you are still in a currently, perhaps this month you have been, it's a Scorpio season already. Perhaps you have been connecting with your emotions and perhaps reassessing where you are at right now in terms of romantic relationships, and perhaps you felt like, or you feel like, there has been a rug pulled under you, and perhaps it feels like an endless battle. It just doesn't stop, that lingering feeling of finding the right one for you, or being with the right person, or being with your right match. Or if you are in that twin flame journey, or perhaps you feel like you are in a twin flame journey, perhaps you are thinking about when would this person really come? Where is this person? Perhaps that is what you are thinking. And perhaps you're also reassessing your options. You could also be thinking about pursuing, you're opening yourself out there. This could also speak of wanting to be out there, but you have that energy, you have that like a sudden burst of emotions, if I may say, as far as your romantic relationship is concerned, or romantic endeavor is concerned. You would want to date, you would want to explore new horizons. but there just seems a roadblock. Roadblocks never end, and you are channeling that more patience in your auric field, more patience, asking the universe for more patience. You could also be in that exploratory phase, and you are very passionate, searching, passionate in dating, or you are, I don't want to see that as rushing, but it's more of a passionate urge within you to take action. You may have that inner desire to, I don't know, to erase or to I don't pick up the energy there, Aquarius, from you, that you would want to heal that broken heart of yours as far as your recent relationship has been. But it's more of, perhaps for some of you, you would want to erase that aspect of your life. You would want to work on a clean slate right now, and you are very passionate about it, enjoying your time perhaps with yourself, but you don't care about what lurks out there. Perhaps you are very aggressive in terms of dating, in terms of meeting new people, and you are not you don't really care much about whether the people you meet are the right one for you. You're just out there exploring the world and getting to know, like collecting. If you're the type of person who would collect before selecting, I feel that you are now in the collection phase. Let's see what I would shuffle off cam so you could see your cards. See which card resonates most with you. A lust for life, wanting to get out there to explore the world with some jest. Okay, let's just move this down a little bit. Why do I feel that in the recent past you may have thought that this is it, this is the right one for me, but it failed in one way or another, and that past relationship, perhaps you thought that it was the greatest he or she was the greatest love of your life, and you made that choice. That person could be exactly your opposite, exactly your polar opposite, and you never thought that you would be in a long-term relationship with that person. Not really long-term, could just be 3 years, 4 years, and you never thought that you would reach past 1 year, and you never really thought that you would reach your anniversary, and at that point you were thinking, but we are here now, and perhaps a part of you has thought that this is it, and this would be the person I would settle down with. You made that choice. Perhaps people, that was a temptation. Perhaps you met that person in Bumble or in a dating app, and you never thought that you would be in a long-term partnership with them. And someone it was like an against all odds moment, that kind of thing that happened in the past, and right now I am picking up on the energy that you were not fully healed from that situation yet. There is still a remnants of the past with you. That's why it kind of feels like it's endless. It just never ends. You just keep on thinking about what went wrong, and you are sweeping under the rug the lessons that you may need to learn from that partnership or failed relationship, if I may say. Something has not been completed. I feel like maybe you haven't had that closure yet with that person, And it was kind of it was that kind of a relationship that there was an unequal power relations. Somebody may be cutthroat in their approach, as in terms of dealing, or in terms of communicating their needs or their wants in that relationship, and the other party or the other end of that relationship felt took offense. They took offense. It was a happy one, at least from your perspective, but at the same time, it hasn't come to your realization that it was happy, but there were people hurt. Perhaps your friends, or could be family members, are not in agreement with that kind of partnership, or it was a kind, for some of you, it was a kind of partnership that was not out in the open. Perhaps this person was somebody your friends didn't know. I'm not saying that you are hiding this person, but for some of you could be hiding this person, and it was a major issue that your partner may be complaining about. But you keep on telling them that I chose you. You were the one I have chosen, and that's enough. I guess that is just enough. But for the person that you were dealing with, that's not enough for them. Hence that perhaps resentment, unhappiness, and feeling like perhaps paranoia, which kind of feels like being transferred up to this current moment, or the remnants of that kind of energy is still with you at this current moment. However, I strongly feel that regardless of that hurt, regardless of that past mistake, or whatever that past that you had, you are right now in the process of opening yourself, having that lust for life, as I have mentioned a while ago, having that passion within you to go out there and explore, channeling that Sagittarian energy of being a go-getter. If you were single in the past, as far as your romantic situation is concerned, I strongly feel that you were all out in saying yes to a particular situation. Perhaps if that was not a romantic relationship, just a connection, perhaps you went for it, and you took a leap of faith, you made that choice. However, it didn't go as planned. Let us get the outcome, or what the universe wants to tell you. Okay, sitting in your bubble, that is the Four of Cups, contemplating. Too many four. Stability is upon you. Stability is on the horizon in terms of your emotions, in terms of your headspace. Perhaps you are, as I have mentioned, I am not picking up on the energy of healing. There may be things that have been without closure, or left unsaid, not dealt with, swept under the rug, but you are okay. It's not that you just don't, perhaps for some of you just don't feel the need to close it. You don't feel the need to confront that past. You're okay right now, and perhaps you are taking a break, or perhaps you would spend more time with yourself, enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying your time alone, enjoying your independence. You're just, it's not that you would explore, you would get to know people, period, but you don't particularly have that intention to seek for a partner. You could be in that situation, and you are enjoying your time off, you're enjoying your break time, you're enjoying your the rest and quiet time. Both of these cards speaks of the rest and contemplation. satisfaction, stability in terms of emotions, and in terms of your approach, or your approach as far as your romantic situation is concerned. But this card gives that also gives that energy of boredom. You may be enjoying your time with yourself to a point that you are closing your doors to people who would want to knock, who would want to spend some time with you or get to know you. Perhaps you're the type of person who would want to you're the one who would want to take action. You don't want people coming to you, or perhaps expressing their courting you, or expressing their professing their love for you. It's more of you're just sitting on your throne waiting for people to come, and perhaps this is what this card is all about. You are patiently waiting for that right person to come. You are ready to date, yes, but it's not like actively pursuing it. You are not in that position, and perhaps you wouldn't be in that position anytime soon. I strongly feel that you're just okay with where you are at right now. And if you are a cross watcher dealing with an Aquarius, they wouldn't get out of their throne. They wouldn't they're the one who would wait for you to take action. It's not that they would, whether they like you, if they like you, they're not the type who would come after you. That could be what you would. And it's not about that heartache. It's not about dealing with nursing a heartache, but it's more of they are enjoying their time alone. They are enjoying their independence. Very much of an Aquarius, very detached. Okay, oops. This is the Ace of Wands. This is the cover of this deck. If you would want to see the decks used in this reading, you could head on to the continuation of this reading, which you would find in the description box below. One more oracle guidance card, and you would be redirected to the blog there, and from there you could see the decks used and the continuation of this reading. Nobody wants to take this Aquarius born individual that we are talking about doesn't want to take action. All of the energies that I can see from the cards here is this card. We all go back here. The lady who waits. This person, this Aquarius born individual, will sit on their throne and wait for you to come. Wait for the prince to come, perhaps. And they're not willing to, they are open to hearing your confession, or they are open to welcome you in their life. But it's not that they have their walls. It's just that just keep them coming, bring it on. They're in that kind of energy of waiting and seeing who's the right fit for them. These two cards are all about rest, relaxation, could be recharging. And it could be mistaken as building walls. They have high walls and they don't want you in. So if you are dealing with an Aquarius born individual, perhaps you might want to take that step. You might want to take that move. You should make the move if you are a cross watcher, because this Aquarius born individual is enjoying their time, enjoying their break, and it's not that they are choosy. It's not that they just don't have that motivation, if I may say, to go out there and look for you. Quite confusing. You will get that all the time if you're dealing with an Aquarius born individual. They're quite confusing because they are detached. They have that lust for life, but Even if they like you, they wouldn't chase after you. This Aquarius born individual that I am connecting with right now is in that position. There could be fears, but I don't see that from those cards. There could be fears that they are fearful that their past relationship would be the same as your future relationship with them would be like. But I'm not picking up on those energies. It's more of they're just chilling. They're just chilling and being patient. Let us get the universe's advice for one oracle. I apologize if I pause or if I stutter, if I have words that you may not understand. It's just that English is not my first language, so I apologize for that. And I hear a lot. It's not Russian too. I just had a mistake with this card, buying this card. Anyway, what the universe wants you to know is your protectiveness, friendships, nurturing. You may be encouraged by the universe, dear Aquarius, that if you are dealing with somebody right now that you are also interested in, perhaps you would want to show some love and feeling to this person. Not necessarily express your feelings or be all out, but more of show that you care, be that nurturing individual to this person, and perhaps they needed it right now. Perhaps you could also strike that friendship with this person. You don't have to jump into, perhaps you wouldn't want to be involved with this person right now, thinking that they would assume that you like them, but you could just show friendship, or that you care for them. If you really do, that you care for them, and just don't be afraid to express it. Perhaps they need your listening ear right now. Perhaps they want to feel heard right now. Perhaps they're going through something, and they would really appreciate you reaching out to them or being that shoulder to cry on to them. It doesn't mean that you are professing your feelings. You would reciprocate their feelings, their romantic feelings. Okay, I guess I would have to leave it at that. Thank you for being here, dear Aquarius. You please subscribe if you would want to check out or be updated when surprise readings are up, and continuation with one more oracle guidance card, and the link in the description box below. Thank you for being here. My name is A, and see you next time. Bye bye.